But when I wrote it, I was observing my husband a lot. We went on this date. I was observing him a lot in general, just trying to get in his mindset.
Okay.
But like just watching him, just from a male perspective, I'm like, wow, you're really like men are interesting. Women are too, but like they're just wired different. They're like more like direct and like I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how Ernest Hemingway wrote. He didn't like use pretty words or anything, but he was so just direct and honest and like.
Yeah.
So I just kind of watched him for a while too. And we went on this date in the city in Detroit. I got like 2 songs inspired by our date, but this one was like I was thinking about like Ernest Hemingway walking through the streets up north, or just in the city, like because he went to a lot of cities and just like his lifestyle was so lonely and sad, and it was really cool just reading up on him.
It'd be cool to do play songs in all the places where he had impact, like he's got a lot of international places where, he spent time and wrote books and, all over. It'd be kind of neat if you were able to visit those places and like pay homage or whatever. And,
that would be really cool.
Spain.
I should go play the Ernest Hemingway song up north because that was kind of like what I was picturing a lot in my brain because after he fought in the war, he went and he just got lost in his cabin at Woolsey Lake, He had a cabin up there, his family did, and after the war, because he just had this, like, this crazy relationship end, and he just went up there to, I say heal, but, like, he basically just drank, and he just locked himself in this 20 by 40 little cabin, and he just, like, what I pictured in my head was he was such a heavy drinker, he probably had whiskey, just empty bottles everywhere and cigarette butts everywhere. So I was like, pick butts. Butts or buds? I always say buds. I never know what to say. I'm 36 and I still don't know what to say. And I hear it and I'm like, is it butts or buds? Is it cigarette butts?
Baby butts. Like
is it buds?
Buds.
I always say buds. And I know it's not. When I say, I'm like, I know that was wrong.
I feel like I have a lot of words like that.
Oh, so
where I'm like, if I just slur through it, will nobody notice?
Yeah, I always call myself out for the most part. So I'm like, I know I'm wrong.
Yes.
Then I'll say buds again. It's gonna happen. That's what I do.
So great.
It's all right. So anyway, it was just cool. So I was just really picturing him in that little 20. Maybe I'll play that one.
How did you get onto Ernest Hemingway? Like that's such an unusual.
Oh,
no, he's not unusual, but kind of.
Yeah, I know. So there was this. So I have these boots. Okay, this is weird. But I'll tell you how I got.
I already
them.
like this story.
Okay, I have these boots that are my favorite boots in the world, and I just can't. I've had them for years, and I've taken them to the cobbler so many times because my dog has chewed them up multiple times. A puppy, Agnes. Her name's Agnes, and I was thinking like, ooh, Agnes. I call them my Agnes and the cobbler boots because it's been like 3 or 4 times I've gotten these things fixed, and so anyway. So I was thinking, wow, it'd be cute to write a little Agnes and the Cobbler story, like a love story. But then I started researching like Agnes, and it felt old because Agnes is an old name. So I researched like 1920s love stories with Agnes, and I came across Ernest Hemingway had this big love affair during World War I with a woman named Agnes who was like 7 or 8 years older. So I'm like, well, that's cool. So then I just started research, and that's what Love and War is based off of, is their love story. And I mean, it's fiction. There's some stuff like at the end you're like, okay, that didn't happen, but in his brain it did, which is really cool because that's how he had to cope. And anyway, so I started just getting really invested into him for like a couple months, and I wrote. Yeah.
It's all because your dog. Like really.
It's all because my dog chewed up my boots.
Yeah.
And then, researching. Oh, I didn't know he had a big love affair with Agnes, and I think that was the one that just broke his heart. And he could never fully heal. Like, he never had a solid relationship after that. She just broke him.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sad. Sad life.
I'm going to turn this way. Does that make it better for you?
Yeah.
I meant to not turn it off.
I could play it.
Yeah.
Are you interested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear Agnes and the Cobbler.
Okay. I mean, yeah. It's like Agnes and the Cobbler. I haven't played it in a while, so I might screw it up, but no one knows.
I'm just typing in Agnes and the Cobbler and thinking this is probably spelled wrong, but it's okay.
Yeah, Agnes, A-G-N-E-S.
N-E-S.
Is that too much wind?
Yeah, whatever. This hotel is a place away from the mass. Falling fog in the streetlights flash my regret. I'm as hollow as the footsteps on this cobblestone. Bars in corridors I frequent alone. Leave me open, leave me to believe. Call the wolves, they will feed. I am the moonlight, you are the sunrise, and the sun is always taking the moon's the night. Empty bottles of whiskey and gin, burned cigarettes as decorations. In this 20 by 40 of clapboard and shame, I fear being sober may drive me insane. Leave me open, leave me to believe. Call the wolves, they will feed. I am the moonlight, you are the sunrise, and the sun is always taking the moon's the night. I try to be earnest, tender and true. Couldn't be that man to you. Leave me open, leave me to believe. Call the wolves, they will feed. I am the moonlight, you are the sunrise, and the sun is always chasing the moon's the night. I haven't played that one in so long.
That's beautiful.
That is
I always say you
beautiful.
to date it, and that's when I didn't really date much. I just wrote it and then went on.
That's beautiful. I
Thank
like
you.
that line where you say, I fear that being sober will make me insane.
Yeah,
I like that really.
thank you.
It's really poignant.
That's kind of how he was, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, you know, people who struggle with addiction.
Absolutely.
It's like getting sober, I think, is the hardest part for them. You know.
It's scary.
Yeah. Oh, there's a guy
Oh man.
with the books.
Oh hey, how's it
Thanks,
going?
Joel.
That's so nice.
That's my husband, Joel.
Oh, hi, husband.
He's a good fella.
Thanks for
Nice
bringing
to
them.
meet you. You want to pop in?
You want to say hi, Joel?
Say hi to-
Yeah.
No, I'm okay.
Our delivery guy.
He's kind of shy.
Aww.
Thank you for dropping these off.
No problem.
Thank you, Kat.
Anytime.
All right.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. Did you fly over here?
You could have just parachuted.
That's
in.
right.
That's funny.
Do we want these on the table?
Oh,
Or do you want to
are
hold
those hardcovers?
Yes.
How do you find these?
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Well, I thought I didn't know I had more hardcovers. That's good to know.
Oh, very exciting. We'll have to have you sign those too.
Yeah, I'll sign them.
Because did we talk about leaving one at Essence on Main?
Yeah, we'll leave one there, and then we say Yellow Dog
Yep.
here.
Yep.
So, and then you want to do one in a gift basket?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
All right.
No shakalaka.
Wow, he delivers. I like that.
Yeah, good fella.
Amazing. Are we?
I mean, do you want to play the song that inspired the book, or
Sure.
tell us about that?
Yeah,
Tell us.
yeah. So this is the book,
Scooch over. I don't want to scooch you far, but I will.
Taste the Stars.
Okay.
So I kind of okay. So well, do you want to like what I told you on the phone, probably? Something like that. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't heard the story, so
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
first time learner here.
Okay. So, I started writing songs when I was like 21-ish, 22. And then I had, I got married, had kids. Like I wanted kids so bad. So I kind of stopped. I was kind of I was pursuing music. I was working with a concert promoter, and I had a little band that I'd play with occasionally, and we did some stuff together, this, that, and the other. But then I got I got married, then I got pregnant, and I just kind of stopped for a little bit, and focused on, they're always on the boob, right? Like they're always nursing. So it's like,
It's hard to play music.
Yeah, let's put that aside. Yeah. And then we moved. We moved into one of our homes, and I saw my guitar sitting there, and the kids were napping, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna, I started strumming just really simple chords, just like C, G, and I think F. Yeah, it had to be. Yeah. And then, and I was like, I started crying. Even before, I think I knew what I wanted to get out. And that's how I kind of know when I have the right melody, I start crying. Wow. It's weird. And so I started crying, and I just started writing, I hope you live like your wings have never been. Look, I'm going to cry. Why am I going to cry? Like your wings, I wrote this like 6 years ago. But like your wings have never been cut. And then it just started spilling out of me, and I just always saw it as a book. And for a long time, and I just kind of put it out there to the universe.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it'd be a cool book, I guess. And I was on Instagram, and I came across Tony Hines, who's the illustrator. She had a few art things up on her Instagram, not a lot, just like, and I just felt drawn to them because I kind of write whimsical, like I love to tell stories, and I really try to paint a picture, and she kind of put just her pictures, her art was beautiful. And I reached out to her, and at first I was like, I'm recording this song, Taste the Stars, would you be interested in doing the album artwork? And she's like, sure. So I kind of had the idea planted in the back of my brain, like, it might be a cool book. I'm just going to, see how her art goes. And she nailed it. And I said, would you like to do the art for this book? I have this idea. And then, we met a publisher of both books. And it just kind of unfolded and worked out wonderfully. And it became reality, which is really cool. And it was out, I think, May or June. And I did a whole launch thing at Essence on Main. It was a great turnout, and I probably cried then too. Cry all the time. I cry easy. But just more like, it's touching.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, it was really cool. And I kind of wanted to see how it'd go in the summer, And it was weird to me when, Pond Hill Farm called up and they're like, can we get more books? I was like, people are actually buying it? Like, and then Essence on Main, 2 more deliveries went to her. I'm like, 2 people bought it in front of my face, by accident. I was just at Essence on Main visiting.
You're like, hold on, let me sign it.
Yeah, I didn't. I was scared, but then I think I'm almost like, they don't know that's the author. I was like, it's fine though, it's good because I'm weird with I'm kind of an introvert, which is weird because it doesn't what I do.
Yeah.
But eek. But it was cool. It was really cool. I was like, oh my god, people are buying my book, and I did in front of me. It was like a sign, keep going.
Yeah.
So anyway, so now I'm gonna try to push it a little heavier through till January, and then hopefully Tony might be ready to do another one.
I think we wanted to mention too, you can buy it at Essence on Main, Yellow Dog, and Inscribe Books.
Yep, yes, and
Yep.
Inscribe Books.
All three.
Yeah, Inscribe Books. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
But I wrote her and I was like, I'm sorry.
Have you donated a copy to the library?
No.
I think you should do that too.
So I think I might do that today. I might
Perfect.
So
You've got 5. We only need like 4. It's meant to be.
And I was thinking of just like casually, like I've been trying to like not. That was a ghost that did
No,
that.
my son just walked by.
Oh, jeez.
You're right, it was a ghost. We've been trying to find a ghost in Clarkston.
We have
so.
that, yeah. Sorry.
No luck, not even a here.
I mean, I
We think
there's
there might be.
some. That wasn't it, but
That was. We could have me going. Yep.
I know.
Yep.
He just walked by anyway.
So yeah, so basically I took the song, converted it into a book, and you can read it as you.
Can I see while you play it?
Is it the exact lyrics?
Yep.
It is, okay.
So the book idea came first before the song.
The song came first,
Oh, it
then
did?
the book idea.
I see,
Was I
okay.
all over the place on that?
No,
song?
I just.
Sorry.
wanted
I
to
jump
get it.
around sometimes.
No, that's so cute though. Remember the books that used to have? Maybe not. Well, okay. I'm aging myself, but they had the little slip with the CD in the book.
Yes. I remember that.
Okay,
that
that's
is a
what
good
reminds me
idea.
of. And you
Or
can
like a
listen.
scan the QR code
Yes,
is what it
there's
should
a
be.
QR code.
Oh,
Yep,
there
yep,
is.
yep,
Okay.
yep, yep.
Oh, you're way
We
ahead
haven't
of us.
actually seen the book
It
yet.
takes
way
you
ahead
right to
of us.
Spotify, I think, is where
Yeah.
it takes you. But if you don't have Spotify, it's available. Is this the camera?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
available other places as well.
Just Google
Oh, there
it.
it is. Oh, that's very clever. Okay.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And I want to do that with more. I have like these other kids songs.
Oh my
like,
gosh,
songs.
is the QR code like stars?
Look at that,
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
Is it stars? I didn't even know.
Yes.
Well, that's
Little-
cool.
Little twinkle.
New to me.
That's
The
amazing.
little things, right?
That's so funny.
So
So
cute.
yeah, so
All
this
right.
is everything that I want my kids and just anyone in general, I think, even myself, it's a reminder just to don't really not worry about what, just be you.
Yeah.
Just keep being you, believe in yourself and things will happen.
I love
And you know, just keep doing it. They're the reason I think I keep going, actually, to be honest. Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry again. Because when I feel like quitting, like a couple months ago, I was in the kitchen crying. And I was like, I just feel like quitting. And Hank's like, no. My oldest son, Hank, he's like, don't quit, Mom, you can do it.
Aw.
I'm like, just unbelievable.
so cute.
It's really cool. So, anyway, here it is. Let me clear my throat because I got some congestion in the sinuses. So, sorry. I hope you live like your wings have never been cut, like your dreams have never been crushed. Let the wind sing through the cave. I hope you fly into the endless sky. Never let your life pass you by, or lose the courage in your eyes. When you're high on a mountain, don't let the weather blind your fall. Always know how big this world is. Never feel too small when the water's getting rough. When you feel you've had enough, don't be afraid to dance in the dark and taste the stars. And all those scars that are placed upon your heart, they'll make you who you are. Never wish them away. And sometimes this world is cruel and it's harsh. Don't let it steal that spark that you had from the start. And when you're hanging on the edge, thinking that you can't hear that always know how big this world is. Never feel too small. When the water's getting rough, when you feel you've had enough, don't be afraid to dance in the dark and taste the stars. Don't be afraid to dance in the dark and taste the stars.
Wow,
Well,
that's fantastic.
thank you.
It's such a great song lyrically, and I love how it sounds, and the illustrations are pretty amazing.
Yeah, she did a wonderful job. She did that all by hand. And
Did
it's
she
all
really?
watercolor.
Gosh.
It was kind of fun because at first she was nervous, and then like just
Wow.
trust you. You know, you gotta let the artist. You gotta trust the artist.
Right.
If you try and control that, then they're not gonna
Right.
do You know, they're not gonna give it. So
Cute.
you
Like
know,
it's just like this kind of captures.
that's my
this
favorite
age.
one. That's one of my
Is it?
favorites.
Oh my
Yep, that one
gosh.
and him sleeping on the moon. Are really
Yeah.
good. But yeah, that one
Wow.
you feel it. Like you're like, ooh, yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what do your kids think about this book and the song?
They love it. I used to, so I haven't in a while because we're at my parents'. It's kind of different. But like,
Yeah.
I play it for them before they go to bed.
Yeah.
We can play our
Aw.
songs. So I'll play it for them. And they always fall asleep to me playing guitar. And I really,
It's a good childhood.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like, it's funny because I noticed because right now we're transitioning into moving, but
Yeah.
so we kind of, I don't play as much like on the couch because you know we're all doing our own thing,
Right.
but I think when we get into our new house, it'll be like back to normal. And they'll fall asleep to me singing because that's what they'd always do. I'd sit on the couch. I put them to bed and sit on the couch. Like I play them the Taste of Stars, and I
Yeah.
go out on the couch and start writing. And I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
See, that's the other thing. It's like, ooh,
Yeah.
like little things that you took for granted when you start living, back with my parents for a little bit.
Right.
While we
When you're in
transition to move.
Yeah.
So it's like little things like that where I'm like, okay, my parents have been awesome and welcoming, but you
Yeah.
got to alter a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited
Oh,
for
that's
that.
fantastic. Wow.
So I don't. Have we talked about what you have coming up? I know we talked about it a little bit ahead of time, but like if people want to find your music or connect with you, what are the best ways?
Yeah, so Instagram is really good. Email, I check it, but I just
Yeah. Yeah.
So Instagram.
Instagram,
Okay.
Facebook Messenger, but Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
really proud. That's where I do, because you know how it can link to the Facebook when you post on Instagram. That's
Yeah.
So Instagram is good. My music's on Spotify. I have a new album that I'm working on with my friend. So we have like I think 3 songs pretty much laid down for time. So that's it's that champagne. It's getting it's that bubble. So that's the Greek mythology. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. Is your friend, does he have a connection to Greek mythology as well? Or like, how did that come about?
So he's kind of got this Greek mythology album. So the first album my only little EP, but the EP I have, it's just a few songs on Spotify are, it's like my first one. I did one a long time ago, but I never put it anywhere because it was just CDs were a thing. So I just made it and was like, no, I don't want to call it a thing.
Yeah.
But this one was the first one I did and put on Spotify. And it's not, at the time it was me, which is wonderful. But now I look at it and I think, there's definitely, I have a different sound, a different vibe. I found myself, I think, musically, what I want out of music, what I want to hear, what we're hearing. And when I met Caleb, we have the same influences, a lot of the same influences. And his writing style is really kind of unique and quirky, and as is mine. So we kind of vibed in that way. So when I presented him with this, it took him a while to say yes, because I think he was a little nervous. But he's doing a great job, and we're kind of working together with, I sing my songs, and we'll hear things on the electric, and then I kind of let like the art, right? Like let the artist kind of do their thing. And he's very good at guitar. And he can manipulate it in a really weird kind of cool sound. And so we're hearing some things, and he added. We have the first. So I'm kind of I'm jumping around, but I'm kind of releasing. I am releasing. I'm gonna do it as. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know. I guess I can talk about it, right? Kind of like a book, like episodes almost, because they're all Greek mythology based. So I have Apollo, Orpheus, Zeus, and Leto, and it's the whole thing's a story, like the whole entire thing. So we have a prologue and an epilogue as well. So we have the prologue done with the electric and acoustic, and now I have this guy working on the cello, and he does something really cool, but he has to come and do it.
Yeah.
But so we're
The
doing
cello.
that for the prologue, and then we're going to release it as episodes, like Apollo's episode 1, and the whole thing is a journey, and it's a story, and it's really, I'm excited.
Very cool.
It's a whole, they have to go in order, otherwise it doesn't work.
When do you think that'll be out?
You know, I don't know. I was hoping for, we have goals, and we have the dates written out, but it's hard because he has a full-time job, and working around kids' schedules. So I'm not trying to rush it because you can't rush good stuff. And when you're producing it, it's a whole other ballgame.
Yeah.
So I talked to actually another one of my friends who she's like, oh, I hear some really cool stuff going on in there. Because it's kind of weird, kind of dream-like. It kind of takes you, we kind of are doing it like a dream state almost. Then she comes out of the dream at the end. It's really, it's so I'm excited for that. Like really excited for that.
Can you play snippet or
okay,
one?
yeah. I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I should just play one.
If you want, it's up to you. Little taster.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have you up. Apollo.
Okay.
There's Apollo, Orpheus. Louise, Jackie, Zeus or Leto.
Well, we get to decide.
Oh, you decide.
Zeus.
Woo. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I have this one on my Instagram actually. Rusty nails in a dusty bar. I give this toast to my aching heart. I walk this nightmare that he chose my devoted nature. I must disclose. Lightning strikes my sober head. Pins and needles, I ain't never turning back. The straight and narrow was all I knew. Life was a curveball, knowing you let me down gently. If you need to hurt me, I'm an able woman, and I was so defeated when you stopped believing. Zeus gifted us his weather, and one day we'll be together. I was rinsing and repeating. Took me 30 plus to see it. I'm burning brighter, all fires flicker. I'm leaving cinder, shaping my own river with a little gentle touch of a sinner. Let me down gently. If you need to hurt me, then I'm an able woman. And I was so defeated when you stopped believing. Zeus gifted us his weather, and one day we'll be together, and I will cut the final string and sink into oblivion. I will fade away with grace, be the ghost inside your space, and I'll let you down gently, because I needed me. I am a strong, strong woman, and I was so defeated when I stopped believing. And Zeus gifted us his weather. I love you too forever.
Wow. That was amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your voice is so emotive.
Oh,
Like, it's just so impressive because I feel like we're going through the range of emotions in every song.
oh,
Just
cool.
with your voice. It's
Thank you. That's
so
a big
cool.
compliment.
It's
Thank you.
So cool.
And it feels like, you know, a little sinus stuff, but that's all right.
That's
We're working
totally
through
fine.
it.
Yeah,
How
that's
are we
great.
doing on time? Good?
We're doing great on time.
Good. So, are you writing all of the songs for the Mythology album?
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so the cool thing, they're all kind of connected too, like Apollo. Oh gosh, I could talk about this because I'm so excited about it. But Apollo, so it starts with Apollo, and then it goes to Orpheus. And Orpheus, oh see, I don't know. I know the connections when I start thinking about it, but now I'm on the spot and I can't think about it. But anyway, they're all connected, of course, because Greek mythology people are. But like Zeus was cool, and then I wrote Leto, and Zeus, they all kind of came together by accident. Like Zeus had this big love affair with Leto, and I didn't even know it until I started researching Leto. So it was really cool. Like I didn't mean to. It was all just happenstance. And
Yeah.
I should probably explain that when I explain it at my shows. I do
Yeah.
talk about it at my shows.
Yeah.
Like how it's related, and it's kind of fun.
So I know you're doing an album right now. Your shows, how often are you out doing gigs right now?
I'm taking a little breather. I mean, I booked a few things here and there if people reach out. Like I have one coming up in Ferndale. Caleb's going to be playing it, so we're doing like kind of a songwriter series. So we're each going up and we're doing like a little, I think half-hour session, segment, whatever. And in those, you kind of like to get a variety. So I won't be playing my whole Greek mythology album, but I'll do a little variety of all my writing styles. So yeah, I have that one coming up, and then I have one coming up at my uncle's lavender farm in Canada, because my whole family's from Canada.
Oh.
So that's super cool. I'm really excited for that one.
Gosh, the only thing that better than listening to you here would be in a lavender
lavender
field.
field?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
In Ontario? Like,
I don't know.
right. Not too far.
Somewhere.
Not too far.
It is in Ontario. I mean, I know it's
Yeah.
in Ontario, but I don't know where. It's
Gotcha.
like a 6-hour drive.
Oh, okay.
But it's a beautiful farm. They started a few years ago, and it's really getting quite a traction, like a lot of traction now, and it's really cool just when he talks about it. We've got a tractor, and they're doing all this cool stuff.
Cool.
So I'm excited for that. that one.
Yeah.
Because my family will be able, my family isn't really, my cousins, like I'm really close, big family, because we're Catholic, so they all had lots of kids.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's two of my dad's siblings have 7 kids each,
Wow.
so we have lots of cousins, and a lot of them are coming up to watch, so I'm excited
cool.
for that. Yeah.
Do you ever do private gigs, like people like, oh, having this little party or get together, that kind of thing?
So that's kind of what, yes. So I'm going to try and work on that. I'm going to reach out to a few places. I'm trying to, that's another thing why I'm kind of taking a breather. I'm kind of trying to reevaluate some things and how to figure out how I can get my original content to more people. Yeah. Especially when I get this album out, because it feels like it's the most me. Yeah. And I'm super excited to start working with that. So, yeah.
That's amazing. What do you enjoy most? Do you enjoy, like, what kind of venue is your ideal?
I like the intimate where people are there to listen. Of course, I think that's probably what most musicians would say. Yeah. I'm not to like the huge venues. Of course, I love. My goal. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. My goal is to open up for Charles Wesley Godwin. He's opening up for Zach Bryan, but I love Charles Wesley Godwin. Okay. I've been obsessed with him. Or just anyone like that. Yeah. Just love to be an opener and just kind of do some things. We'll see. Okay. You know, you put it out there. I'm not. My husband says, like, when I start getting in my head, he's always like, just have fun. Yeah. He goes, don't stress yourself out. Yeah. If you stress yourself out, it's not going to be fun. Right. He said, when it stops being fun is when it's... Yeah. And of course, there's going to be things I don't like doing. Right. But for the most part, I just want to keep having fun with this, and that's what trying to be as present as possible, day by day, not stress about it. If I get a show or not a show, it's fine. But you know, my goal is to just kind of keep doing me. Yeah. I think be me. I think that's the best thing you can do for yourself. Anybody really is just be yourself.
Well, and all your songs are so personal too. So it would be hard to be inauthentic doing what you do.
Yeah, it's like a diary. Exactly. It's like, hey, everybody, here it is. But some people don't always look at it like that. Yeah. You know, some people just will listen to a song and not. But there's always, with any art musician, I think for the most part, at least for me, as a lot of my songwriters friends, there's always an underlying, like, you're in there, you're mixed in with all the stuff you're singing. Yeah, you know, right. It'd be hard to separate them. Do you feel comfortable playing the song you were playing before the new one? So I was going to bring that up. Yeah, you brought that up. So this song is my brand. I mean, I had writer's block, but it took me like 3 months to finish this dang song. But I feel like, to me, it's what real, again, like, I like to be as authentic as possible. I love mystical, magical things, and I think childhood is the most beautiful thing you can ever experience, and I try and keep that mindset as, like, we can all still be childlike and have fun and enjoy the beauty that, I swear, nature, to me, like, nature has to offer, and seeing it through my kids' eyes is even more beautiful. But I also, like, try to view relationships the same way, like marriage. You know, there's many people out there who can write, like, the cutest of cutesy, most romantic, beautiful songs that I think are beautiful, but I can't do it. Maybe one day I can. I don't know. But to me, like, romance is the ugly stuff. Yeah. like I'm watching my parents, because we're living with them while we are in between here. And I'm watching my parents, and it's just hilarious. And then I watch my husband's parents, and I watch, my husband and myself. And I've always been an observer. I think being the youngest of 5, like, I've always had to kind of observe. And I love just watching. I love finding people's quirks, and I even love finding quirks in relationships, and thinking, because even the quirks are so dang cute. So this is kind of about, like, the ugliness and the beauty of, it's not even ugly, I don't think. Even the ugly is pretty, you know? So it's kind of what I think marriage, relationships, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. So here it is. I might shake because this is like, I'm not going to shake. I got this. We're having fun. Yeah. Just relax.
And this is real. This is real.
This is real.
Yeah.
If I were a flower and you were a bee, I'd let you collect all the nectar far from me. We don't need lots of money. Eat all the honey. Grow us a garden. I'll be your darling. 'Cause when we're sitting there in our rockers and I'm knocking you out with my knockers, and you're thankful to the pill so blue 'cause your soldier's still saluting you. Pour us some liquor, get over here quicker. Got a few more miles on our old tickers. Take off my knickers. And if you were the morning and I were the dew, I'd reflect all the prettiest colors for you. See the dew and ease the moon's light, glimmer in the sunrise. You paint my sky, your any starry night. 'Cause when we're at the end in our rockers and I'm knocking you out with my knockers, and you're thankful to the pill so blue 'cause your soldier's still saluting you. Pour us some liquor, get over here quicker. Got a few more miles on our old ticker. Take off my knickers. Alright, the bridge is the newer part, so roll with me. I am very much obliged. You're my partner in this crime. Looking like a fine sip of wine, so come on over. Let's play a little soldier. 'Cause when we're at the end, holding hands and you're thankful to the life we've had, it's the older loving that's the best kind of loving. I love you more than I ever have, darling. We poured the liquor, we slowed down the quicker. It was a pleasure, you put some treasures on my old ticker. I could always count on you to take off my knickers. That's it.
That's so cute.
Thank you.
And you said, that was so funny actually. And you said it was inspired by John Prine?
Yeah,
sort of.
definitely. Yeah, like definitely. I've been listening to a lot of. I mean, I've always listened to this stuff, but just more heavily because the way he writes is so witty, and I think that's way outside my comfort zone. Like, yeah, we write about sad stuff and we write about emotional stuff we're going through, but to write a witty song is so hard, and you want people to laugh, and it's like I hope I played it live lightly here and there, and I've gotten some giggles. So I'm like, all right, maybe.
Yeah.
And the saluting you part, there's a funny story behind that I have to say. So, my husband's grandpa, who passed away 2 years ago now, but he was a funny guy. And I remember my husband's name was Joel. Joel came back with this story where they were talking about He goes, he's like in his 70s at this time, and he goes, you know, I wake up every morning and my soldier's still saluting me, and I go, oh my god. I go, that stuck with me for like 10 years, and I always thought it was so funny, and I think I can use that in a song in a clever way without, saying, we all know what it means.
Right. We all know.
Hilarious.
I feel like that's a pretty perfect story to end on. And we're just about timed out too. Is there anything else that we should cover before?
I think just give me a follow on Instagram. That would be awesome support.
Is it what is it?
At Jackie Pappas.
Okay.
So you can find me at Jackie Pappas. Instagram's definitely where I'm most active. I don't do the TikTok or anything, but I maybe should. I've been told I need to. But
And then your book, like we said, is Essence and Maine.
Yep.
Yellow Dog.
Yep.
Inscribe.
And Pond Hill Farm if you're up that way.
Okay.
It's there.
Oh my gosh.
Anything else again?
This has been so fun.
Oh, good.
It's so
I
fun to
had
meet
fun
you.
too. This was great.
Yeah. Well, you're fun to talk to, but to listen to you play, I don't know you very well, but even in this hour that we spent, I feel like we get to know you as you sing your songs.
Oh, that's nice.
And
That's
it feels
nice to
very
hear.
personal, and I really like that. I really
Cool.
enjoy that.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So this is a weird request, but we've almost gone a full hour, and I'm wondering what happens if at the full hour, if it just stops.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you want to just play us out for like the next 2 minutes on anything?
Yeah,
And we'll just
just
see what happens.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
I
have
can
anything?
play my Dandelion song.
Perfect.
That's a fun one.
I could sit here all day.
No, we just want to keep it
playing.
going. We're going to be like, oh, look, it never stops.
This
so
will
weird.
probably be a kid's book too.
Nice.
I'm absolutely, positively, extraordinarily free. Flying wishes with my kisses. There's no place I'd rather be. I am supercalifragilistic, spialidociously me. Running through a field of green, catching all my dandelion dreams. Dragonflies soar on by, and cotton candy sails the sky. Born for fun, I taste the sun. Its shine glimmers through my eyes. I am supersonic and platonic, just wonderfully supreme. Playing out my dandelion dreams. And the rain, it came pouring down. Drops of heaven paint my crown. Let my soul's light shine. An array of colors burst from inside. I am supercalifragilistically do re mi fa sol totally glowing in my field of green. I am the dandelion queen. There it is.